How's it going, Ding Dongs? Welcome back to Ding Dong Drift. I hope you like that little RC drift edit in the beginning of the video there. As you can see, I am now making RC wheels. So all the wheels that we scanned with Mike, if you saw in his video, we scanned a bunch of wheels. I made all of them into RC wheels. So all of them are on the website, in the description, or dingdongdrift.com. Go check those out if you have an RC car. And many more wheels are coming. Any other wheels I can get my hands on to scan, because I want them to be exact replicas. I don't want to like model them from a picture and they kind of look like the wheel. I want exact 3D scanned replicas of all the wheels. So if you're new here, and a lot of you are new here from Pizza Mike's, thank you all for joining. This is my SC400, nicknamed the Flying Nimbus because I love Dragon Ball Z, and it's yellow like the Nimbus. And yeah, but basically to sum up the big things done to this car, it's completely gutted. It has a Link ECU, CD09 swap, and a 3D printed wide body front and rear. So the whole entire wide body is 3D printed in a bunch of little pieces, fiberglass laid over it, a bunch of body work done, about 2 months of sanding, and yeah, it has been on the car for quite a few months now without any issues. We did have some cracking here because the wheels were hitting the bumper and the bumper ripped them. Like, there's a tiny little piece of metal here left from the original fender, so yeah, that cracked, but that's okay. I glued it back on, it's all holding now. But yeah, if you're new here, I do a lot of 3D printing, a lot of 3D modeling and designing, because I am a 3D artist by trade. This stuff is pretty easy for me. I need to finish something major on the car. It's not super major, but it is major. So this side skirt, also 3D printed extension on it. It's been gray like this and primer and Bondo since I finished this. So I started this, never finished the side skirt. Today, I'd like to finish that. So let's pull it off and start sanding. All right, that's enough time lapse. I think it's time for a little update. So what you saw me do was sand everything, try to get it as smooth as possible. I used panel bond, which dries really hard, to fill in the little holes. With fiberglass, you don't want to fill in the holes with Bondo because Bondo's too like fragile. I like to use some sort of glue. So either 5-minute epoxy, I had panel bond laying around, so I used it. So all the black stuff was panel bond. And then what I put on top of it was silicone tape. It's used for like mold making to cover up little holes. Basically nothing sticks to that stuff. So you can just put it on top of any glue and then it'll just peel right off. You don't have to worry about it. It also leaves a really nice finish. And when you tape it down, it squishes the glue down into the holes. So you get a really nice, like you saw, I was sanding the glue and it wasn't chipping, it wasn't anything. It's completely filled into the little crevices that I put it in. Waited 24 hours for that to dry. Now we're back. Sanded it all down again. This time I sanded it even smoother, applied the Bondo where I needed to. I wanted this transition to be smoother from the printed piece to the original side skirt. A little more Bondo here. I think I'm gonna have to do one more layer. It doesn't quite seem like a smooth transition. There's like a little bit of a bump right here. Well, there we have it. It's finally fully back together. But we can't get the beauty shots yet because the car is absolutely filthy. See how dusty it is? There's like literal chunks of mud on it. I don't know from where. I don't remember driving in mud, but the car is absolutely disgusting right now. Let's go wash it and then get some beauty shots because it looks freaking sick. All right, well, that's gonna be it for this video, ding dongs. As you can see, the side skirts turned out pretty sick. However, there are a few issues that I noticed once I put them on. So for some reason on this side, see the gap tightens and it gets smaller. So I don't know, I must have put too much Bondo here or something. So I'm gonna have to sand this down a little bit and repaint. And then on this side, see the gap widens. But this side I can just mount it better. See how if I just twist it, it closes the gap. So if I just push the inside out like that, that should fix that. Overall, I'm very happy with how that turned out. The only issue with my design is if you look from here, you see that? See how this side is high or lower than this side? Don't really like how that looks, and I'm hoping once I do a carbon side splitter that will fix that and it won't be as noticeable, because that is bothering me right now. And it looks like my lights got wet. Also, so we got a crack right here. I don't know if, I think it's just the Bondo that cracked, because this is one piece. This is a print that's one piece. It's like this, and I don't know how this cracked. So I'm gonna have to glue that shut before I make molds of it. That's some chipping paint. I must have run into something. I think this was happening in the garage. So yeah, these little things happening, they're just indication that I need to make molds of this wide body sooner rather than later so that I don't destroy it driving around. Especially with the season starting pretty soon here and start going to the track, and I really don't want to destroy this because then I have to rebuild it and that would suck. Sunroof will be good practice. So the sunroof is going to become a mold for a carbon fiber piece. This is a sunroof delete that I will be selling. So if you have an SC, carbon sunroof deletes are coming. All my materials are here. Everything's ready. That's going to be the next video probably. If you want to see me struggle at making carbon fiber, subscribe so you don't miss that. That's going to be it for this one, ding dongs. Check out the merch, check out the hat, hoodie, check out the products I sell, the keychains and stuff. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the video, especially now that I will be getting more into composites, which I think is going to be very exciting. That's going to be it for this one, ding dongs. Stay sweet, peace out, and I'll see you guys next week.
Do you have your passport?